Just 3 days left. We've made it to Saturday. And wouldn't you know it, there's rain in the forecast. Hopefully not this afternoon, but perhaps tomorrow and Monday. But we'll worry about that when we get to it. We have, good Lord, there's 12 races today. It was a fun card to go through. Of course, the big race in race number 12, the Jockey Club Gold Cup and short field. I'll give you who I like in there, but let's take a look at some earlier races on the card. Starting out in race number 1, I kind of like the turf dashes today. So here's one, 5.5 furlongs. This is for the New York bred Maiden Allowance types. There's a couple horses I'm going to key in on. I'm going to play the one Brian's Mission somewhere in my ticket. I wouldn't look at this as a flat win bet, but exactas, trifectas, that kind of a thing. Blinkers going on today. This horse will be a big price, 12-1 morning line. Should not attract a whole lot of attention. Was quite green in the first start, I thought, but showed a little bit of speed, now gets down on the inside, and Rosario will ride today. I really enjoy playing the Mike Trombetta horses. He doesn't run that many at Saratoga, but he's had a consistent, steady year, and I like Brian's Mission a little bit to improve going forward. In just his second lifetime start, he could be any sort. We don't know yet. The 3-horse Citizen K, kind of the similar story for him. A little bit more experience, just the one start as a 2-year-old, and not a lot happened, but this will be his first attempt on the turf, and I think that will move this horse up a little bit. Santana lands here, which, you know, with Horacio de Paz has been somewhat profitable so far in Saratoga. A couple of big price winners for that teaming. Obviously, the race goes through the 5 War Smoke. I have a bit of a concern, though. War Smoke is coming off of a vet scratch on August the 14th. It's probably nothing. It could be like who knows? He could have had the sniffles, right? He ran July 17th, so worked the 2nd and the 8th. He was obviously gearing up because he was entered for the 14th. The race didn't happen. So then you get this break where he worked on the 8th, was supposed to race the 14th, didn't work again until the 28th. But it was a pretty solid work, just shy of 48 seconds for the half. Jeremiah Englehart. Chris Englehart's had a few winners at Saratoga. Jeremiah, not as many, just the 3. But, this first race was too good to ignore, right? He'll be a huge favorite, and if I can find little reasons to play against him a bit, I will. But obviously, he's still, he's the one to beat. Off of this speed figure, first time out, yeah, he's the one to beat for sure. The 6th race, I'll look at that one too. This a mile and a 16th on the grass. Another nice Maiden Allowance race, this time for the 2-year-olds. Some horses that I'm keying in on in this one. The 3-horse Callaway Peak. First time starter, son of Arrogate. I'm not sure about the Arrogates yet. I don't know. Jury kind of out. He's yet to have a winner. 15 starters, 7 third-place finishers. So yeah, I don't know. Jury is really out on Arrogate so far. Maybe he didn't attract that many great mares. I don't know. Maybe this will be his first winner. It's possible. Filimbi was a nice horse for Bill Mott. She had a buyer here of 103. So there's some pedigree there on the dam side. Just very limited production for her so far, but publication certainly started her career, in fine form, winning her first 3 races straight. So there's pedigree there. I like that. The Callaway Peak, Bill Mott, not notorious to win with first-time starters, but he definitely can. He teams up with Rosario here, which has been a very futile pairing so far at Saratoga. 0 for 14, which is actually quite surprising. The 6-horse Annapolis, another first-time starter that gets on the ticket. This colt, son of Warfront. I love Warfronts. There is nothing that I don't think a Warfront can do. You see them win all the time. 2-year-old first-time starters for Warfront. It's just an average kind of a stat. But if you put them on turf, I'm sure it would be quite a bit better. He's definitely an excellent turf influence, is War Dancer. So that one goes on the ticket. The works look effective. You get Ortiz. Irad and Luis Saez will be battling for the rest of the weekend. Irad could actually theoretically catch Luis Saez for jockey title, so they'll both be riding their eyeballs out like they don't every day anyways. The 7-horse Irish Sea with Shug McGahey, this one coming off. Just the first start was kind of a disastrous, a wide trip. Nothing really happened after that. Dylan Davis will try his hand, and this colt could move forward in his second start. Those are the three I'm keying in on there in race number 6. I'll pop over to race number 10 before we just briefly talk about the stake. Race number 10 is 6.5 furlongs, this one. High-level allowance race, and it has attracted a nice field, obviously. The 3-horse Ducale, whatever. This Brad Cox horse, this is one that I actually was quite enthusiastic about playing last time. Went off at 4-5, so who really cared? But since that start, now we're looking at another situation where we have a vet scratch, and his was on August the 14th, strangely enough, as well. So he worked a couple times, was supposed to have the race on the 14th, so you get the 2-week gap between the works here. But he's had two works, 2 5 furlongs and 2 and change. I don't know, that doesn't thrill me too much. I respect Ducale. You have to after this 97 Beyer last out. Is he a complete slam dunk for me? No. Would I key him in a horizontal wager? Absolutely not. But I would not leave him off my ticket either. The 8-horse Baby Yoda, this was a great purchase. This horse showed that he was going to be something. Comes out for Bill Mott here and runs a 93 in the first start in that stable. I like the Yoda. I like the horse next to him too. Crowded Trade for Chad Brown. Crowded Trade. Obviously, he's been running a little tough. Finds not an easy field today, but it's going to be a little easier than Jackie's Warrior, doesn't it? Maybe? I would think. And the 10-horse Hometown, another one. Luis Saez, another Chad Brown horse. This Chad angle's been kicking lately, huge. This 61 to 180 days when he's giving these horses these extended layoffs and bringing them back. They are all running. They're winning is what they're doing. They're not just running. They are absolutely winning. Quick look here at the 12th race. Obviously, it's just a short little field of 6. Did we get there? No. There we go. Going a mile. It's Saturday. A mile and a quarter. $1 million on the line. And for $1 million, you get 6 horses. That's how it goes sometimes. And this field... to me, it's all about max player. I like the 2 max player. I'm not going to get too cute in here. I like the way he's coming to this race. I think that he will offer some value. I don't see him being, any lower than about 5 to 2 morning line. The inside horse, Forza Dioro, is going to attract attention. Probably goes off as a favorite off of these last paired Beyers of 101. I can see him regress off of this. He doesn't necessarily have to, but it could certainly happen. He came back and matched his top speed figure that he had as a 3-year-old right in the first hop. He could move forward from that. Sometimes they definitely don't. Sometimes they will regress. But he hasn't done anything really wrong. Just the one horrible start in the Remsen. Other than that, he's been spot on every time. So, yeah, he's the one to beat. But I do like the 2 max player. That'll be my exacta play in there. Might throw a little night ops in just for fun. I'm not totally against Happy Saver. I think he's going to be a little bit over bet. I thought he should have been a little bit better last time out, but perhaps we just blame the slop and hope that he's not going to have to hit that kind of surface today. I mean, he is a colt that's 5 for 6, so I'm obviously not going to sit here and find too much wrong with him. So, yeah. Another good card. Yesterday was good. Hopefully, cashed a little bit on that. There were certainly some opportunities to make some money along the way. And hold off, Rain. We've got 2 more days left. Just give it a rest. Have an excellent Saturday, and we'll see you on Sunday.